Alright, let me get the mic hooked up here.
323.
Alright, must be the same mic from last night, not wanting to work. Alright, we're switch to this mic. Sorry, I was flip-flopping vehicles, getting into my regular SUV for this. That way I got my stuff to move around a little easier. But yeah, it's a little weird switching from sitting down on the ground on the car to the SUV, and I got to remember I have to use my brake to stop. Okay, I know that sounds weird. The Tesla's is you let off your foot and it just stops. So I got to remember that. All right, let's get the filter set up. All right, get the pin message here. All right, pin message is up and going. All right, thank you guys. Let's see what's so far. Some radio's chattering, but haven't nothing crazy yet. Couple accidents. I had to report of an abduction up on the north side, but I don't know what that really was. Never heard much more about it. So right now we're on the south side of the city, just rolling through this area, working our way towards the downtown. See what's going to happen here. So hope everybody had a good day. Thank you for tuning in here. Valentine, hi, good evening. I apologize if I butcher your guys' name or something. I greatly apologize about that. Yes, I've always worked in Indy. Yes, well, Indianapolis, but yeah, in the surrounding areas like Greenwood, stuff like that. And Martinsville, I think the Martinsville is the farthest I was ever stationed on a regular basis on the truck. But other than that, I mean, I've transported people everywhere. Yeah, and earlier today, what they're talking about, the Murder Vines talking about Massachusetts, Sherman area, SUV got hit by a train again. People don't know how to, like with those big arms that you're seeing right there in front of you, when they come down, you're not supposed to be in the tracks, and you don't stop on the tracks, people. I see people stopping on those tracks over there all the time. You don't stop on the tracks. But never been to Indy, no. But I kind of say they play stupid games, win stupid prizes, but that's what keeps firing EMS people with jobs. But just wish you paid more. Well, at least the EMS side would pay more.
Downtown 22 and North 127 and 328 on 27, 328. EMS 141 East Washington Street. It's the hotel Indy lobby, mail, cell, possibly intoxicated. You got like he is breathing, EMS is en route, 50 north 100 east.
Intoxicated male in the lobby at the Indy Hotel.
314, Edward 127, 121, Edward 328, disregard.
Alright.
Fever, Henry. William 327, big arm. 38, you can check this out on complaint
I don't want fire on that one. I got fire on the other one. I'm just going to do police on the backup. Because that one I can kind of listen to. I can go back and listen to stuff to hear addresses. That's why I like that one. And I do know to use this phone for the camera. The other camera sucks. There are issues with manufacturing trains, warning signs. Oh yeah, there's always issues, but most of it's probably guaranteed they just drove. They drive around them, and they try to sit in the middle, and that track and that area has two tracks right there, so they're going in both directions. And I've seen law enforcement, not particularly there, but other places. So like where there's two trains, one going north or south, east, west, vice versa. They waited for that train to go by, and as soon as it went by, they gunned it to try to go around the pylon, right? Because they thought they were good. The train was gone, right? Then there was another train coming the opposite direction on the other track and smashes into the control box because they didn't realize there was another train coming in the opposite direction. I mean, people got to realize you got to wait. Unfortunately, yeah, you get in a hurry, but and they were probably on an emergency run when that happened, but unfortunately, just like anything else, a few things stop. Fire and EMS personnel and police runs, and trains are one of them. School buses with the crossing arm out. Even if you're running emergent, you have to stop for the crossing arm for the school bus. And either A, make sure no one's coming through, and kind of basically you look at the bus driver and they okay you to go through their stop arm. And funerals, not supposed to pass it. You're supposed to stay. They let you here, drive beside them and things like that, but you come up to an intersection, run emergent, you got to wait and let them stop and brake and let you through. Other than that, they can keep going if they want to. All over Utah, and the crossing came down. Went up. Oh, that'd be kind of messed up. Up and down, up and down, up and down, messing up. Can you act like Trump? What? Be a womanizer? No. Sorry. No. Loading points are cars being usually. Yeah. They make them long waits loading in and out. I've been on years ago. Guy got pinned in between the wall at the end of the track going into the business in a train. Oh, there's the new Tesla right there. Someone's got the 2025 white Tesla right behind me. The front lights, I like it. It's a solid light beam going straight across the straight line in the front and back. Oh, whew. I mean, at least there's radio traffic, but nothing newsworthy, you know, to go after. I'm going 45. So I'm actually 10 over the speed limit here because it's 35 now downtown. Yeah, but the speed limit's 45 right there. And then when you get downtown Indianapolis, the 1 mile radius of downtown, the speed limit's 25. And they actually, a couple years ago when the NBA All-Star was here, in that 1 mile radius of downtown, which would be exactly the same directions as they sound, and they're represented correctly, north, south, east, and west street, which we are on we were on Bluff, now it's going to turn into West Street. West Street is the farthest street west for the downtown perimeter, and then south, east, and west kind of all curve. And during the NBA All-Star weekend, they decided to put up no turn on red signs in that whole 1 mile square downtown. Which kind of sucks. Like, see, the clear example of the 1 mile radius. Lucas Oil's here. We're at McCarty Street here. The next stoplight we come to is South Street. And that's the little divider lines for their 1 mile radius. There'll be a no turn on red sign up here. Just because it's in the 1 mile square. So that's like officers like this, they could see, look, and say, oh, those two just violated. They can pull them over. But you can see in the top right-hand corner there, no turn on red. And I'm guilty of it too down here, so. But then, you know, an officer was that far away for those cars and they get pulled over. Well, what did I do? You just got behind. I just turned. How did you get me? Well, because you turned on no turn on red and I have a green light, so. Pretty obvious. See, now they go again. No, they didn't wait that last one. They ain't gonna wait at this one, I bet either.
5-8. Call for complaining via texting, Spanish speaking. The attempted robbery was conducted by a white adult male, unknown clothing.
Nope, read the pin notes. Hey, Snacky. I just got downtown here. It was on the south side. Nothing going on there. And I switched vehicles. It was in the Tesla, and I switched back into my SUV. And it is a big difference, too. Going from the SUV and the Tesla back and forth. Oh, dude, that is good. You see that? Oh, damn. Oh, mark that time. What was it? 14:58 in there. That dude almost hit that dude. I don't know what in the hell is going on with that car.
Engine 1, Medic 31, 1508 West Ohio Street.
I don't know what in the hell was up with him. But he curved all the way to the right and came back over and almost hit that dude.
Okay, 341 MVP 31 at 133 just occurred 13 shots in the area location. Outside of a vehicle fleeing no further.
Baker 355 accident hit running Swan Tech Street, $9.
2 Baker units for shots fired, 140 North 9th Avenue, probably unrelated to 34th Run.
So that's up in Beach Grove.
Okay, 31 is 1023 on 140 North 9th.
False imprisonment of law enforcement. What do you mean?
I'm clear. Every day on 341 is there a back 341 for shots fired, 140 North 9th Avenue.
New apartments being built at Morris and Meridian.
Over there, 1300 Albany.
Yeah, it is. Very close.
North District 22.
Spirology, what do you mean by false imprisonment of law enforcement? State Southeastern, okay. Oh yeah, I always normally have a drink with me.
370
Let's go check some other stuff. I was just sitting there waiting, checking that car out, man. I swore he was, I don't know, but I thought maybe they were having some road rage issue or something, but I thought we was going to have a crash on live there for a minute.
North District 22.
Tilting it up a little bit so you don't get as much dash.
3978
Yeah, I was just over Emerson English area. Oh, hold on, we got to fight, dude. I think they're just playing though. Okay. Yeah, he just left. Their buddies, horse playing around. They're sitting there, like, acting like they were ready to fight and hit each other, and they're just playing. That draws attention, though, guys. They go. Officers see that. The security was looking at them from the club. Hey, Sean. Watching your neighborhood. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, I don't know what he was talking about on false imprisonment of law enforcement, but I have no idea what he means. Someone else does might enlighten me, but I have no idea what the hell they're talking about.
Indiana, between Indiana and Claire. Complaint states 4 subjects are arguing possibly festival 700 north, 500 west.
West in Indiana. This is Georgia Street.
And Frank
Oh, okay. It's a possibility. I just don't know what he's talking about. So like I said, this is Georgia Street here. You don't see it a lot. But it's like you said, there's like 3 bars here. One right there beside me is a pub. The loft's there. They kind of hang out there in the apartments because they got hot box pizza that's open, and then the house is a moon. Oh, got someone passed out. We're gonna make a U-turn here and park on the other side for a minute. Probably just someone very intoxicated, but we'll look and see here. There's not much room. Kind of park here for a second. Ugh. I think they probably just had too much to drink over there. But this is, like I said, How on the Moon. They do a lot of karaoke here. Indianapolis, Joel. All right. Pass out people in Vegas, yeah. Sorry, gotta speak English. Yeah, a lot of the piano bar was nice down here that they had, yeah. Nor that's not an appropriate comment. This Charger's getting ready to hit somebody. He said they're trying to burn out right here in front of us. He almost hit the car in front of us. And he's going to do a burnout probably. Hit right there. Nope. That's why they didn't hit somebody. You know, they block off. I'm glad they don't block off Georgia. Don't get me wrong. Right now, you can't head east on Georgia Street because of the construction right there behind us. But Georgia Street, I could see them being shut off like Meridian during this time of night because they walk down the sidewalk and down the street. And they are like acting crazy over here tonight on this side. And How on the Moon, I think they close at 2 o'clock. They close like early here. They close like an hour early than everybody else. They are just walking down the middle of the road. And people look for the Ubers, half of them don't know what they're seeing.
it's one of the closest running on Deadwood. 357
Well, if that was your name, you would have that in there instead of some trash talk. We don't trash talk here. So your name ruined it. Yeah, I probably just had too much to drink. Read the pen. That will answer all your questions. Yeah, they're probably. It's I don't know. Today is, I think, intoxication day. All right, revision. That's your last warning. That they've already been answered your question. If you keep it, you'll get removed. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I already had someone throw up in the car earlier, like 6:30 in the evening, which is strange. Normally, that's the easy time. You don't have people getting sick.
David 576 Chevrolet Traverse.
Update our location to 632 LLC. 5500 South High School at 143.
632, Dr. MLK.
That might still be West Street. Control. Disregard. MLK.
Oh, they went down. There, they went down. They can't walk. Yeah, they're out of it. He's had way too much to drink.
Standing outside fire station. Wants to speak to a firefighter. Fire requested. 100 north.
Engine 41. Heading 41.
Yeah, good. He has friends. Hopefully, the friends got their own car because those are the ones they're not getting in my Uber when I'm running them. You can't walk, you can't get in it. Oh, where was that at?
328. Got his car with a knife. 328 at 145. They're never used back.
The guy is watching on camera, and it's in the front yard. He says Mel has a gun, but he's calling from a 311. 333, your TX. 125 is your key. 676. That's Ocean Hall Center. Should connect to the black. Panic screw. Balance.
All right.
Attention units and routes person on 256 Southwest Road.
Oh, I must have something here.
David 323 Charles 322.
Downtown 11, number 328, another unit, number 328, another unit, another drunk person, 165 Northwest Street, standing outside fire station, wants to speak to a firefighter, fire request, officer, 100 North, 328, 145, 4336, Tom King, 676, Ocean, Tom Henry. Clear. Okay. Someone 15, someone 25. You show up on my scene. Very clear. Someone 15, someone 25. Good. You show up on my scene.
It doesn't say where he's at. So IMPD car just got rear-ended on the East District somewhere. Asked if it was drivable, we don't know.
Attention units and routes, present on 256 Northwest Road.
A white Dodge Dart keeps driving past and a male keeps pointing it right for the caller after their friend or the break attempt on the vehicle. Big 35 56 at 146. Any sort of record for why has he made my around having front of damage?
337, that truck also has routed.
So he requested a record for the car to hit him.
337, that truck also has routed. Take it back to him on the black truck 90 Ram to Marvin Stewart. Stand by, call.
Grade 53 is clear. Do they want our help or do they want us to take it?
Stand by, call. Confirm that.
Control 367,
Alright, well, I don't know where that officer was. They got rear-ended, or we would have went over to him. Alright. Alright, I see the
Large units are on Cedar on Miller, but they're stating they want us to take it to the occurred at the Papa John's at 389.
You're welcome, Brandon. Alright, well.
Papa John's at 38. Have to verify the address.
Guess we're gonna.
Ladder 9, 8606, Alphaville Road.
Stand by.
Hold on. Engine 9, ladder 9,
Let's move since
Alphaville Road.
we're gonna take a minute to get out of this area.
Location 8600 North 450.
That mainly because people just walk in front of them at the stoplights. Is he gonna be nice or are they gonna be rude? It's gonna be semi-nice because I itch my way out there.
Hey, if he was saying that occurred at 38 and then out of Papa John, probably 38 most Papa John didn't there.
Alright. Trying to hit that and all these craziness. Alright.
Item 367 and 340, suspicious person, B41, 1011 West Runway. Control 127. You sent me that expedited mailing for 3 days, housing and low prices and $30.
Where?
Both at 150, 4 to 5 juveniles in dark colored hoodies and gloves are walking in a complex. The cars to their last being towards them on.
Oh.
343-324 parking at 9135 McGregor Road, 92. Are we able to hit that?
The bar, there's a bar on the right and the left side is a hot box pizza there. There's actually a loft apartments beside it.
What was that shot for the bars? They're requesting to pen the party in 92. Yes, we have been down. Control to 2, on this road, please. 464, this is the Papa John, I'll call
353, it's the Papa John's 38. Clear. Attention units en route to with a person 2726 Falcon Drive, length of 5 to 6 shots coming from the front of the location. Did not hear anything.
Yeah, let's see here. Like now they're going back behind us. Officers are heading back behind us to Georgia Street.
152 calling mother versus boyfriend. Downtown 22, every 328, another unit, every 328, another unit. Trouble with a person, 30 East Georgia Street. Caller says 15 to 20 subjects in the lobby are drinking and being loud. They got inside my prop door and they don't live there.
So the loft right next to Hot Box Pizza. Someone just called the police because apparently they got inside the lobby. So one of the residents called. What's crazy, you know, the two different scanners. The one picks up real quick, and the other one's a minute or two behind. But the one I can replay on the homes, I can see how far they're behind. It's reading right now for a time of 1:52. You know, it's just not coming out on the other one. So that was like a 2 minute delay. Oh Lord, look at all these cars parked illegally on the right hand side. We normally tow a lot of them, but and there's a little bit of room I can squeeze in up front there at least. Hey, this is room.
We also have a loud
Chip not here today? No, yeah, that's Chip's car. Okay. I thought maybe Chip wasn't here. There are a lot of people out here downtown today. Someone dressed up for like a wedding. So what we got here, Portugal. Yeah, the Mexican consulate's not too far from here. Yeah, there's a ton of that every year. FDIC, it's been here. I don't think it's going to go anywhere else. There's not too many cities that can hold the FDIC convention. The last city was in Cincinnati about 35 years ago before it came here. Mental emotional. Indiana. Nicholas, Indianapolis, Indiana. Ooh. I heard a big boom. It's from a car backfiring under the garage. Hill, that's your one. That's your one chance. You can say that, but other than that, you gotta be respectful. You gotta go.
I have to call her back on the line. She must be circling her area, and I thought we were just
Yeah, they finally, that's the first time that they actually have their own training facility.
This is Southeast 22. Staff 1301 Keystone Avenue, 1 Bridge Hall, 1350 South.
Vehicle accident. Engine 770. 40 Villa Avenue. Vehicle accident. 157 hours. Location 500 South 1900 feet.
College are up in front desk. That up work.
Baker 355 and Baker 238 and domestic and B22 at 4105 Meadows Way.
We got a report of a stabbing on the southeast side there.
Villa Avenue. Vehicle accident. EMS 93240 Villa Avenue. Vehicle accident. 167 hours.
Female versus ex-boyfriend involved in a white truck in front. She says she has a protective order, subject to yelling and there's no
Villa Avenue.
Northwest 82, Fri Sat,
1300 South Keystone. It's not a whole lot right there. The 1300 South Keystone is right at Pleasant Run Parkway. So they had to be like walking in the neighborhood or something over Fountain Square. Hello, Star TV. Tim Rose, the first. What was your question? You said you put Becca and then you put yes question mark for her, the first, Becca the first. What are you talking about there, Tim? No. There was a ton of people over here at Hot Dog Stand a minute ago. Now they all get gone. All right, just got some notification here. Hold on. So this happened way before I started. At 11:30 this evening, officers respond to intersection at 30th and Shadeland, report of a personal injury accident, and it's confirmed that one person has died. Investigation is still being done. And you can see an SUV and like a Chevy Impala or something pretty messed up there. All right, let's see. It's busy downtown. They're all behaving. That's a good thing. Yep, see what we got on fire here. Hold on. Oh, we're getting ready to get bombarded here. The Omni 7 right behind us, so fire alarm's going off. I'll be right back.
100 left. Assigned to off 1.
Absolutely.
Giving him a heads up. The Omni 7 here right behind us is getting ready to bombard it for the fire alarms going off. So look behind us here. No, there ain't. I don't see no smoke. I don't see no people evacuating.
Just a bus coming in off the road and into a pole. So they'll have to pull out
So we're right. It's Omni 7 right here. Like I said, the alarm's going off somewhere. And unfortunately, the new hotel Cigna is right here beside it. And so there's no way to get in. Georgia Street, you see, it's packed. So they're going to be coming down this way, and they'll go the wrong way on the street here. So we're going to get these guys coming in. They're going to come down this way, so be Here we go. 7 should be on the scene first. And 13 right there. That ladder truck's going to be tight making that turn. I said, this construction sucks. All the cars parked over here is making it extremely difficult. And then the other ones will come in on Georgia Street and park over there. They used to come up Illinois on this side, but obviously can't get to it. I'm not reading the chat, but let me see what's going on here. Okay, just had an active alarm is all they said. Alright guys, guys, be professional or you get blocked. So we don't want that here. Hit the like button, I really appreciate it. Not much going on, I'm still got the radio in the background. There it is, the fire department on scene for active alarm going off at the Omni 7 Hotel. I said no evacuation in progress. So you see there's nobody coming out of the hotel. And all these cars are coming down this way now are going to be backing up in the Omni 7 because they don't know where to go.
I got two guys stopped here in the tents on the south side of Pleasant Run, just looking on Keystone. They're both white males, but I got blood in here. This is going to be grounding.
Oh, they got blood now. They found the possible person that may be involved down there in a stabbing. Yeah, lot of trolls out here. So there, nothing found inside there, which I figured it wouldn't be. So you can see the turn there. They're trying to get through. It makes it so tight. I'm gonna see. He ain't gonna make the squad car that way. 13's engine, the ladder truck's gonna have a hard time making it out of here. The Giant Chief and everybody else going backwards. I mean, it's just so packed. All these cars shouldn't be here. I would have moved my car, but then I wouldn't have a spot either. So I had mine movable. Tenth and rule, shots fired. Find out how they believe. Oh. Sit back in here for a minute.
Washington. 356, I'm there for you, sir. 211, I know where you want to see shirt black head. I'll come to the property, go through the dumpster. I'm good.
Alright, let's plug in some power, so keep it charged just in case I'm out of the car for a while.
Myself and David, 340 transporting 2 juvenile males to
And it should be back up. All right.
Can somebody call it? If we start a record for us, it's going to be in a black diagram pickup.
Can you give me the number I can call?
Dang it, where's it? Dang it. Control 337.
So nothing there.
Julie, north 1.5 to understand the welfare and starting another car. 3. People have got it back here since in the north end or the far east end are saying that also black male in the far west tent. Don't know if that's going to be him or not.
They were talking about the far west tent. So the person stabbed. I said there wasn't nothing there. So it sounds like possible homeless people or someone got stabbed.
Your services are going to be needed urgently.
Is our victim named Gus?
That's right.
Northwest District 61, possible shots fired at 6438 Apollo Way.
So yeah, so we just confirmed that. It sounds like a homeless person was stabbed over there.
Yeah, back here saying that north tent or the far east tent are saying that also the black male in the far west tent. Don't know if that's going to be him or not.
Like I said, one radio picks up so much faster.
3 yards west of where you're at right now.
I mean, I like the radio scanner, or the scanner radio, but unfortunately with the time delay, and it plays in order of them coming in, it can put you a little bit behind.
Engine 15, medic 42, East Raven Street and South Arlington Avenue, unconscious person.
Where the other one I listened to gives you the time it happened, and it's pretty quick. And if it gets behind, you can look and see how far you're behind. The ladder truck, he's trying to maneuver to make his turn to go the wrong way down there.
Somebody out there that can, he's wearing green pants that can take control of him.
He's making it. It was tight. He made it. Man, it was tight turn for that. The engine to get in down there and stuff. All right. Yeah, what we got going on in the chat world now? No, I did not. I didn't go. Yeah, there's an alarm going off on that one, unfortunately. Hi, Lee. No, there's no fire. It was just alarm. If they took the pecans and stuff, be on the safe side. And I think Lee, it was a homeless versus a homeless, kind of what it sounds like. Yeah, so because there's a homeless camp over there, and it sits like because I was saying that earlier when they said the address, so it's like there ain't nothing there. Pleasant Run and the creek, and I forgot there's like a homeless camp over there.
1 hour ago, subject possibly mile from 47 York Street, possibly still in information only to 17. 10 million is about her broadcast. 10 million is be on the lookout for a blue Hyundai Tucson Life of 01 David Baker Charles, approximately 1 hour ago, by 3 subjects, possibly 2 miles. from 347 possibly still in the area. So information only 217. They're telling you to be able to look out for a blue Hyundai Tucson, like 801 David Baker Charles, law enforcement 1 hour ago by 3 subjects, possible juvenile from 347 East New York Street, possibly still in the area. Information only 217.
So they had a blue Hyundai stolen downtown here about an hour ago. Yeah, the medic stuff. They've been there about 30 minutes, and they on the radio traffic. They got a couple people they're talking to. So there was really not much to see over there.
7343, did you guys make it to the Shelby Street alarm?
Sheila Creek. I already go over and get a hot dog. Hold on a second.
All right, we're taking bets. Are you an Uber or are you please? What are you?
Huh?
What are you?
What am I? What do you mean?
Are you police? Fire?
Nope.
Uber?
Nothing.
Come on, tell us. I've seen you here for 2 days. I'm like, who is
I'm
this?
here more than 2 days. I'm here all day. I'm here every weekend. But no,
Not gonna tell me?
no, I can tell you.
What's that?
I'm filming, but no, I'm a fire. I do fire and EMS and
Okay.
stuff.
I'm like,
And
I'm not sure what he does. I think it's because I see like the lights. I'm like, maybe it's Uber because you know
No.
the Uber people have the lights.
no, I do fire and EMS, but my dad was officer for 36 years, and I was out here before this, but
Yeah.
I don't like dealing with a lot of intoxicated people, so I own my own transportation business
Okay.
also.
Yeah.
But last night I was out here too.
Yeah.
I-
I see you
but-
sitting out here.
no, last night I was in the Tesla.
Yeah. Yep. The
So
white one, right?
so I
Yep.
switched to go back to my normal one. This was today.
But
So,
I knew the face. I knew
but
the
I
face.
film all the live police and fire actions that's going
Okay.
on, and do it on my YouTube channel, and then let them know that the city he don't have a problem making that turn down there.
Oh,
Let people know what's going on.
Okay.
But no,
I
you're good.
I was like, I just see you, and I'm like,
Yep.
what is this?
Nope, I seen you guys when you throw them out the door. They were taking bets. That's the new security people next door to the bar here. The aerial truck is still trying to get around that turn. I thought he made it, but he's still trying, and then cars are going to come the wrong way on him, or not the wrong way, come the right way, but trying to get through him. I mean, this right here, at least he had a area, a wide enough turn to be able to get down here. But that street down there, they're parked on both sides of the road you've seen, and it's impossible. You can't make a straight turn, easy turn. And the arrow being so big, there he goes. He made it. They can't do it. The vehicle that would make that turn the easiest would be the ladder 7, because it's a tiller truck. So they could swing the back end around. That would have been the perfect one for down there, honestly. They were dispatched on the run, but they got disregarded. Hi, Mary.
22 came down, a female and a weapon.
No, half an hour. He's already, the person that got injured, if it was serious, he would already been transported. Medic 3 was on the scene, and they're literally a mile down the road from that area. Yeah, they were. The officers are just there. They were looking for the person that possibly stabbed it, and to see about a possible crime scene. So, and that's unfortunately not, a lot of the homeless communities for the camps and stuff like that. They don't want help. Our officers around them are talking to them and stuff. Even though a lot of them help them and talk to them and do stuff, they try to avoid them, I think. I mean, the bad thing is, it's good, it's slow, and nothing crazy going on. But I need to get some content too. But so I've been debating on some stuff. I love downtown just because there's a ton of bars. Sometimes the intoxicated people are entertaining. Unfortunately, everybody loves fights, just watch them. But it's the same stuff, different day. Makes sense to you guys. The other stuff, going out in the city is fine with me, but a lot of it I can't. Yeah, I can film it, but it's nothing to be really film worthy. But so we can, when we're driving around, I mean, if I see a traffic stop, we can always stop and I can sit across from them and film the traffic stop and watch and see if it turns into like a DUI traffic stop or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of things we can try to do. I normally try to go on any of the major incidents that the media would cover or not cover on a lot of stuff, because they don't cover a lot of things. That being, like last week, we had the person shot out in Lawrence, and obviously I was there before everybody else was. Before the local media got there and everything. So we're gonna see here. So those are all possibilities. Oh, I guess my headlights are on. Man, why didn't he say something there? I thought their headlights were on him. No, they weren't. Oh, doors locked. I always got to make sure my door's locked because people walk up, think I'm the Uber for them, and get in it. Jesus is God. So what's the Holy Spirit then? Never mind. We don't want to open that can of worms on this channel. Too many people on that. But you're Chris, you're good. You're respecting your own thing. Just don't spam it. That's one. You're good. But yeah, I play God normally on Tuesdays and Jesus on Thursdays and the Holy Spirit the rest of the time. Sometimes better being the Holy Spirit because you're not seen. All right, I know that was a bad joke.
358, 351, 227. 343, your record portable. Driving 3124 Summersong Drive, no call back. We'll probably take an item in a black truck. I can still hear him in the background. There's 4 children on scene.
Nope, nothing there. Mental emotional. Burkhart Drive. We really don't want to go back on that. They always have problems over in them apartments.
Southport.
And I put an update in that run here, so people kind of there's going to be other cars close by.
Get back to the suicidal waterfront district.
All right, nothing there. Like I said, we get a lot of people that hang out here because this is one of the Uber spots. No, there's one that can't walk. Hey, at least she actually checked. She checked the license plate on the car and stuff like they were supposed to before she got in. That's a good thing. Even though her friend cannot walk. Oh, Lord. And they put her in the middle. We may go flip the phones in different spots here for a minute. Let me see if I can put you on this one. Ah, figured. And that's as low as it goes. I might be able to go a little lower. Let's see. I drop it down some. With that, nope, it's still going to hit the dash cam there. That's the lowest I can drop it on that camera. If I zoom in a little bit, it might cut it out, but there we go. Trying to get over more park and recs, but I'm trying to hide the dash cam that gets picked up there.
Southwest 53, suicidal person, 61 West Washington Street at the ring light and more to follow, 1450
It's 2:30. It's about time for park and recs to start hopefully kicking people out.
David 347, David 380.
And they'll start working their way down there. See what happens.
Person, it's 24-year-old male, very heavy black man, must have committed suicide by walking into traffic. He's intoxicated. He's not harmed himself. It was a 90-day call, 1450 South. 347 minutes out of action. 53, suicidal person, 63. David 347, David 380, 230.
6300 suicidal person. He's talking about walking out in traffic.
Active on a black 2011 Ford Escape.
Sorry for the confusion.
No, that's all. David 347, David 380, David 347, David 380. Suicidal person. That's intoxicated. He's not harmed himself. It was a 90-day call, 1450 South. Just for information.
Nothing there.
Water 13, ambulance 5, CNS 91, South Korean 3, and East Earl Street. Injured person, Quad 13, ambulance 5.
Alright, got an injured person here somewhere.
South Korean 3 and East Earl Street. Injured person, 2:30 hours. Korean 100, South 1 West.
32 North Brooklyn, contact Daniel Active on a black 2011 Ford Escape.
So there's an injured person down at Washington or Maryland area. Maryland, we're in.
517 Charles Baker.
Could be contacting it. 40 Illinois.
Disturbance for Kentucky Speedway. Pump 6, female customer versus boyfriend, gold Toyota Highlander. Possibly has a warrant, 450,000.
All right, well, we're gonna move, guys. We ain't getting nothing here. So I know it's time for the bars to get busy. We're gonna go. We're actually going to go to the Speedway gas station. The Speedway gas station's got a domestic between boyfriend girlfriend at the pump. So we'll go over there. The injured person is supposed to be right here somewhere. And that's probably them over here. No, don't look like no one's hurt there. But yeah. Now, I'm seeing he's laying down in front of the Starbucks, passed out. I got him right here. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
North Delaware Street, and local. Cardiac arrest. 2:33 hours.
I heard the fire get dispatched. I don't.
Is anybody bleeding?
No, none of these guys are saying they're anybody. All right, well, none of those guys are saying it. A whole group of people, but no one's hurt. So the officer that was pulling out behind me, they came down here. Sorry, guys. No one was here yet. I mean, fire got dispatched a little bit ago. Ain't no one here.
Downtown 21, Edward 301, Edward 301, any other available unit for a fight at 856 Carrollton Avenue. Female complaint stated male versus male physically.
I wonder
Caller stated security guard from Bottleworks, pepper sprayed and tased one of the male female
trying to look for the homeless guy over here, but I don't see nothing there.
Edward 334,
All right.
36, Edward 301 disregard, other unit taken 10-9.
I was looking the homeless guy, but nothing's in. He doesn't have a white shirt on either. Huh.
Edward 333, 236.
It's probably, a passerby, they call in stuff.
This is downtown 21, Edward 301, Edward 301, any other available unit for
There's the Becca's favorite thing downtown. Oh, wow. That. Security at the Bottleworks. Tased somebody.
I should be on the call for help on Blue Jay Lane. Should you be on the domestic Bertrand Road?
So we were going to go to the possible domestic, but since we're good. we are now going to divert to
I should be on the call for help on Blue Jay Lane. Should you be on the domestic Bertrand Road?
we're going to head over to the Bottleworks.
All right, we're on the Blue Jay one.
That's what thank you.
So the reports, like I said, was security, pepper sprayed, and maybe tased somebody. So we're going to head over there. The Bottleworks is a nice area. They redid it. So Coca-Cola Bottling Company. I thought I said Becca. I could have swore I said Becca's favorite little area was the art garden there. After her spaceship. All right.
334.
Hey, I used to watch that, David. 1 Adam 12. I used to watch that. Y50, I watched that movie too. So you heard the whole spaceship. Yeah, it's calm. It was busy. So I'm going to check, but I'm heading to the Bottleworks right now. Got a report of a person tased and sprayed by security. Now, I do know the Bottleworks area has private security working out in that area. I don't think that's the one that did it, possibly. It could be, I mean. But they,
334, just ahead of the security guard has one guy detained in handcuffs, the other half is not here.
oh, shit. The security officer, I'm thinking it is the security that drives around over there in the security patrol car. He has one person detained and in handcuffs.
Patrol with person 921 at 4th Avenue. The backside of Better Towers, security safety on the 3rd floor is refusing to show proof of residency and refusing to leave. East 54, Better 242, 2642,
Oh, Lord. Now, right there close to that same area, the Luger Tower Apartments, a lady's refusing to show security ID and saying they said she doesn't live there and she refuses to leave. Well, it's her gas. Leave him alone. But yeah, this is maybe interesting over here on this one now that yeah, I do like to know where people are watching from. Yes, thank you. So put that in the comments. Make sure you smash and hit that like button and subscribe button. That's what helps the algorithm push my channel out. And I was getting really Australia, nice.
2320.
Earlier I was getting pushed before I had my surgery and was off with the California crew and their chasers. And then, you know, when you're off for a little bit, they kind of just throw you to the side. That dude is floating. So we'll go over here and see what's going on with this.
I'll be doing that. You got me on the 127 is coming from St. Clair and Senate.
So to your right, we've been this way before, is IFD's new station. It's not new, they've been here for a few years, but IFD Station 7. The 901 Fort Wayne is right there, the apartments we just passed. There's Barry back there in the back. There's IFD Station 7 to our right and the IFD headquarters. But we're wanting to get the Bottleworks right past College Avenue up here on the right. Something tells me it's the security guy. Well, they said security, but that has a security patrol car that sits on this corner. But tasing somebody and putting him in handcuffs. Ooh, Lord, that could be some trouble for him. All right, see what we got here. Oh, there's the security car. All right, let's go down here. Give me just a second, guys. All right, should be back up. Go down here. See what's going on. Oh, it's how quiet this is over here in this area. The difference from how loud it is over on Brady Street versus over here. So we're going to see what's going on here. Keep our distance. Look from across the street. So Indiana does have a law for people filming in general public. As long as they say 25 feet away from them, they're good. But other than that, they don't know. So we're going to sit here. This is the security vehicle. IPD's on the scene. There's a guy right there. And they said security handcuffed him. So, not sure. The security officer would be that guy right there to the left of us.
Do we have one downtown? Oh, yeah,
All right, I'm just going to put the phone up against me, guys, so I won't see the chat. Just kind of chilling, you know what I'm saying? So you guys just get the looks. They got one of the officers that doesn't know who I am pointing at me, so no big deal. They're allowed to be 25 feet. But yeah, this area here is really nice. It used to be the old Coca-Cola bottling company. They've redid it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard no radio traffic either. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, a couple cars here. Like I said, this area, there's the Bottleworks Hotel right here, which is real nice. Little hotel in this area. And then you back out. You got the hotel there. You have the garage. It's some different stuff. And then over here, it's like a food court and another little bar in this area. lot of little neighborhood shops. And then I don't know if he was inside the pins or what.
I'm sure you're clear, but I just want to make sure that you skill that direction. He had a local as well.
South 32, David 320, David 327, referencing the call.
I don't know what that dude's talking about. He's spamming some crap. I don't know. Let's just do this. We need to get rid of him. Looks like you're maybe taking cuffs off of him. It sounds like I don't know whose car he's talking about getting into, but it's another officer knows him. So another police officer knew this guy. So an off-duty officer came. Off-duty officer came to help this dude. All right. So an off-duty officer just came up and got this guy out of here. So I don't know what the deal was with that. Being an off-duty officer coming helping a friend or something. But all right. So that's do some little difference. Yeah. Kind of weird. What happened there? Obviously, you heard he was a little loud and stuff like that, but yeah, this is the Bottleworks. It's pretty nice. We'll go down here. Flip flop. Sounds like him and another guy might have been arguing with somebody. It's kind of weird. But here's the, go to this side and show you it. Like I said, they got the concrete bricks. Go on this side of the street and walk down here. They got an e-bike company here, a little seating outside, the old theater. Look right here. So it makes it nice. So there's an electric bike company. Be nice to have one, but I don't know if I could really do those. My back's feeling better if I could. And this is called the garage. That's the food court down in there. And like I said, you can see the old art. Oh, you guys heard that, didn't you? All right, you guys heard the fall there. My mic just fell off. Yeah, someone is down in here fighting paperwork or so. Hopefully the mic's working, because I was trying to show you guys the old Coca-Cola bottling company stuff there.
and North Illinois Street, 6 feet, 251 hours, unknown location, 1600.
Hit the wrong button. Be right back. All right. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. That was just kind of strange what happened there.
Cumberland Canine Control.
All right, let me switch a couple things here. We're head back to another area. All right, sorry, hit the mic there by mistake. All right, let's get out of this area. Since they still got the road kind of blocked, we're gonna go this way. All right. Let's see what's else going on in the city here.
As a Tom for the first name. W. H. Henry. A. Adam. R. Robert. T. Tom. O. Ocean. N. North.
I looked on the map near 10th and College. I'm from the area, but it's been long. Yeah, it's just the old bottle company. Let's go this way.
Attention East District 11, possible disturbance with a weapon, 648 North Temple Avenue.
Temple.
804, 2500 East Mark Follow.
Okay. All right, guys. Let me see here. Man is located at 49 West. The mall, yeah, the mall. The Circle Center Mall is at 49. Yeah, it's right there. It's the one you see all the time. But it's like half gone. They're in the process of
330.
selling it. Well, not really. They're not selling it. It's owned by the Simon Group. They own the Pacers. They own several malls throughout the city and the state and the U.S. country.
250 as well. It's located at the
And
upstairs double front door access. Explained it.
so the mall's like half empty now. And it's not many people down there. Everybody's empty and stuff. So they're going to repurpose it into some stores, apartment complex, stuff like that, restaurants kind of deal. All right, guys. Let me see here. I got guys, and my wife just sent me a text, and you all, I would say she sent it on there too. You need to come to the house. So I'm going to, unfortunately, end this early. 154 people. All right. So I'm going to take off, head that direction. If you guys make sure you hit, before I leave, I'm going to talk for a second as I'm hitting on the interstate. Hit that like button for me. Hit the algorithm going in my favor again. I lost a lot being off for 6 weeks for my injury, for my surgery. I'm an emotional person. I've been listening for not a copper doggy. Yeah, we've had some issues with some appliances, I think. And they, oh Lord, that's a whole nother story in the world, but nothing serious. It's just something we got to get taken care of, unfortunately. But please hit the like and subscribe button, so that way when I do go live, I'm gonna start. I gotta make a schedule for some time for work, time for video editing, and stuff like that, and get some of these videos I got saved on my phone and stuff, and the body cams, and make them into some videos, some shorts or something. And get that, get those on there for some videos. But whenever I go live, like for a fire or something pops out, sometimes I just film it because I didn't want to interrupt people and go live and not have a great content story. I had an issue downtown a couple weeks ago. I filmed it, but never got to really editing and putting it out there. Guy jumped out on top of his car, had to hit a post, fired 3 shots in the air, had a sign that said Free Haiti on it. Officers, very discretional, never shot him. He kept telling him to shoot him, pointed a gun at him. Then he would stop and start doing his stuff. He actually put the gun to a guy's chest and fired 3 rounds or shots, but nothing, either out of bullets or it misfired. But the officers, great restraint, never shot him or anything. Ended up shooting him with bean bags half an hour or so into the incident. I mean, every time they would start walking towards him, he would pull the gun out and stuff like that. They chased him around the circle. But by the time, right when I got there, they had just shot him with the bean bags and took him into custody, and I just had the scene and the the stuff afterwards and the press release. So I didn't really do that, but no, I don't need sleep. I always need sleep, but no. But I apologize, guys. I greatly appreciate everybody turning in tonight. Hit that like and subscribe button. And if anything happens between now and next week, I'll throw a live out there. But other than that, I will talk to you guys later. And I need to go take care of this issue. I greatly appreciate it. Good night.